You want to be in control of your mind. You want to be in control of your mind. Emotional people, they're a wreck. They control, that emotion controls everything you do.
Yeah.
And what emotional people do is, like for instance, I always say this, they can have a beautiful life. Husband and wife, kids, everything they want. But it's the one thing that they don't have that makes them emotional. So that emotion makes them focus on what they don't have. Emotion makes them focus on everything negative, everything. Pity party, woe was me, this didn't happen. So your mind loves that. It loves talking to other people. Oh, this is all fucked up, man. You know, think about it. People love to complain about everything. So these Navy SEALs, before I became one, my God, they're better than me.
Yeah.
They're better than me. I gave up 100 sets. And I had to work up to realize these are human beings.
Yeah.
With the same I have. Yeah, there's some people who run faster, swim better, but mentality is mentality.
Yeah.
There's no, you're not gonna outwork me, so I'm gonna catch up somewhere.
Yep.
So that being said, I used all that 300-pound man, that fat guy, that dumb guy. And people say, why you say dumb? You have to be real with yourself.
You gotta be raw.
If you're not smart, you're dumb, but you can become smart.
Yep.
You can become smart. It's not a permanent tag.
Yeah.
You're dumb forever.
Yeah.
You're fat forever.
Yep.
No, be raw. Don't find the cushy word.
Yeah.
So what I did,
But not now. So that kind of calms your mind down. Because if your mind knows, I'm not going to quit, it starts spazzing out even more. You're not going to quit. Let your mind think it has a little control over you. Give it a little cookie. Give it a little cookie, and then you can start processing. Sit there, calm it down, process. That's the first step in the whole journey, is you cannot spaz out when things get hard. And then, when you're able to calm down, you're able to think. If you're under a panic situation and your mind is spastic, are you in control?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
I know myself.
Yeah, no one is. And that's what I realized. The worst decisions I make in my entire life is when my mind has said, let's get the hell out of here. We're done, it sucks, I'm over it. So that's the first thing in the whole process.
Do I ever feel like Sisyphus? Yeah. Of course I do. I mean, I do. And I'll tell you, I've thought about this, and I've been waiting for people to start saying, like, oh, you put another picture of the sweat and of a squat rack. Really? But I don't know if they understand. I've been getting on that squat rack and grinding it out for 25 years. And I'm not bored with it yet. And it might seem like that's an unwinnable battle. But really, to me, it's not about winning. It's the battle itself. It's the struggle. It's the daily test. That's what life's about. Not just physically, but mentally.
sitting there, you may spend weeks, months, years about the same thing. So what have you done? Nothing. There's no solution in that.
Yeah.
But most of us live there. Oh, this other guy got the pay raise, the other guy got this, the other guy got that. And we live in this emotional state of, woe is me. Nothing gets accomplished. Nothing gets accomplished.
Yeah. So,
Daily workout routine. Like say on a long day where you have plenty of time to just do whatever.
Well, even if I don't have plenty of time, I
You
get it
make
in.
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
make it. So I prioritize trying to win the battle in the morning. So I always win the battle in the morning. So I get up in the morning time, every morning I go for a run. That's the first thing I do every morning. Haven't taken a day off of running since December 2016. Every day, up in the morning. So I also stretch out every day for about 2 to 3 hours. Every day. I've missed 2 days in about 5.5, 6 years. So that's just my routine. And about 4 days a week, I'm in the gym hitting the weights. Because you know, you can't just be a runner. So this is every single day. The monotony of my life But this is what builds discipline. You know, and not everybody, I'm not telling everybody to do this, but this is my lifestyle. This is how I build self-discipline. So,
What do you
put no one above you. I put God above me. Besides that, there's no one better than me.
Got it.
You have to become an equal.
Yeah.
So this is how I look at it. If you're playing, and I talked about it at your conference, if you're playing Roger Federer,
Yeah.
okay? Before you get on the court with Roger Federer, he's the best of all time.
Yeah.
But you're also a professional tennis player, man.
Yep.
You're forgetting your own fucking resume.
Yep.
So once you get on the court, let's say it's a grand slam. It's 5 sets, hopefully, if you can go the distance with this guy.
Yep.
But before you even bounce the ball to serve it, you're down 2 sets. Because why? You look across and you're playing Roger Federer.
Yeah.
But guess what? You hit a good shot on Roger Federer in the 3rd set. And you realize, I can play with this mother. But it's too late.
Yeah.
You gave up 2 sets before you got on the court. You gotta stop giving up 2 sets before the game begins. And we do that already. We give up 2 sets before the game begins. So I learned that real quick.
Might still be unlucky. That could happen, but I would much rather be an unlucky soul that fought until the end and died with my sword in my hand than an unlucky soul that submitted, bowed down, gave up, and surrendered. So stop waiting to get lucky. Stop waiting for a big break. Instead, be thankful. Truly thankful for what you do have. And go out there and fight and battle and brawl to make your own luck.
An ultimate question, then we do a few quick fire if that's all right. So we've just got a few minutes left. Just in advance say thank you. Business. So business is one of my big passions. I love business. And obviously you've commercialized very well, doing a lot of podcasts, your book, and of course your speaking. So I don't really want to sort of go into a question per se,
Right.
other than can you just talk about your business interests? How have you managed to sort of pivot your mind from what everyone knows you for to having a business mind and picking the right gigs, speaking gigs, and what's your speaking fee and going on promoting your book and all that kind of stuff, because that must be a different world for you.
Right. People aren't going to like to hear what I got to say.
I don't care, I want to hear it.
I'm not about money. Not about money at all. It comes. You have to first be authentic. What is your fucking brand? There's a bunch of people who are doing business right now who don't know what the fucking brand is. They're trying to figure it out. They're trying to piggyback off someone else. Let me take this and steal this. Everything I say and everything I do is authentic to me. And I'm not out here trying to make money off of you. I'm out here trying to help you. When you truly want to help somebody out, that's when you have a business. Your business is when you truly are looking to help have a good product.
In my old job, when we were clearing buildings or clearing houses or moving down the street, situations where there's a lot of threats, a lot of angles to be covered, a lot of potential areas where bad guys could be. Sometimes you would see one of your guys and they'd be standing around not doing anything. And so the phrase we would tell those guys is, look for work. Look to pick up one of those angles. Look to cover one of those threats. And that's the attitude you would have to have. And you can apply that to any part of your life. There's a lot of craziness going on in the world right now. See what you can do to make it better.
I started realizing just because I look different than you, a lot of you can't hide either. So it started giving me courage through watching people that we all have a story. We all have a jacked up life in one way or another. Some of us don't have the guts to talk about it though. And that's where I found the guts to talk about mine.